Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad HAFIZIE bin YUSJIZAM. My matrix number is B0921104777. Okay, today I want to share about introduction or background hydraulic floor jacks. Okay, first, hydraulic jacks are commonly and widely applied everywhere all the world. They have a lot of merits and benefit in the current generation since they have made the lifting process easy, comfortable and reliable as compared to other jack types. These jacks have two cylinders joined with each other and it functions according to the principle of Pascal's law. The common types of hydraulic jacks include floor jacks used for lifting heavy objects from the surface of the floor, mostly while replacing vehicle tires or working on cars. A hydraulic bottle jack is another type of with a long handle and can be put on tight space. Hence, it's used majorly in rescue and search operations and building construction. The long run type used in performing overall repair works and shop press jacks are applied, where a lot of pressure needed with fewer efforts. The hydraulic jacks can lift objects of low pounds to thousands of pounds. Jacks are pieces of material handling equipment that use force multiplication to lift or move heavy loads. The term jacks can refer to a variety of lifting devices that employ leverage and other methods of mechanical advantage to amplify and apply force to provide the ability to transport a load. Hydraulic are distinguished by their use of an incompressible liquid such as hydraulic fluid or jack oil. The primary mechanism by which force is applied varies depending on the specific type of jack, but it is typically a screw thread or a hydraulic cylinder. Jacks may be categorized based on the type of mechanism used to generate the lifting force, typically mechanical power, hydraulic power or pneumatic power. That's all. Thank you. Function. To illustrate the components that are used in a hydraulic jack, a typical manually operated hydraulic jack will be considered. The primary components are discussed below. Note that other smaller components are also used to create the hydraulic jack, such as O-rings, pins, but the primary components shown will be helpful to understand the operation of the jack. The example is reservoir or buffer tank, pump with piston and plunger, pump lever or handle, then check valve, main cylinder or ram, release valve, and handle. Thank you.
Hi, my name is SYAKIR IMAN. Today, I'll be explaining three functions of hydraulic jack. First, lifting heavy load. The shaft on the floor jack is mounted horizontally and push a crank which will then raise the bearing pad with the heavy loads horizontally. Next, allowing them to raise and lower objects with low clearance. Automotive manufacturer and repair facility utilize hydraulic jack to raise and lower vehicle with a high degree of precision and control. This device allows operators to inspect and work on the vehicle undercarriage. And lastly, maintain the pressure. Hydraulic jacks are systems that are made in such a way that apply strength give great results that are used to lift heavy items but are used in different situations. In both cases, first do not make an effort in picking up the item and you can move one place to another place because of it.
Hi, my name is MUHAIMIN HAIKAL. My part is evaluation. Hydraulic jacks are mechanical devices used to lift heavy weight. They are commonly used in automobile industry to lift vehicles from the ground, which is why they are known as a kind of hydraulic jack. Normally, jacks are rated for maximum lifting capacity, for example 1.5 tons or 3 tons. Industrial jack can be rated for many tons of load. Next, calculation. Load in lifting a car. By the example of question, the cross-sectional arcs of the piston in this jack are 3 in and 75 in. How much you can lift if you apply 15 pound of input force? Now we have the figure right here, and then we have input piston and output piston. For input piston, we have 15 pound per tree, and output piston, we don't know yet for force out, but force out per 75 in. So how we calculate the force out is 15 pounds times 75 divided by 3. So we get the force out is 375 pounds. B. How input much force will it take to lift a 2,500 pound of car? So we use the formula here, the input piston and output piston. So we can get force in equal to 2,500 pound times 3 divided by 75, and we get the force in is 100 pound. See, this car jack multiplies the input force by how much? So the formula is MA. MA is mean mechanical advantage equals to area out per area in. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad FAIRUZ bin JASMIN. I will explain about factor of safety. First, cylinder stroke. The illustration at right show two benefits of applying the 18% rule to cylinder stroke. The first is that leaving distance between the stop ring and the bearing reduce side loading force, resulting in a more stable cylinder. The second is that you avoid damaging the stop ring by running the plunger all the way up and hitting the stop ring with the bearing. Second, cylinder capacity. The reason for applying the 18% rule to cylinder capacity is that the most are not lifted on their true center. This results in side loading of the cylinder. Allowing for a safety factor is the simple way to compensate for the off-center characteristic of a one-point lift.
Hi, my name is Asyraf bin RAZAK. Today I want to present about discussion. First, the hydraulic jet design will contain two cylinders, one small and another big, connected to each other using pipings. Both cylinders are filled partially using hydraulic fluid by applying a small pressure on the smaller cylinder. The pressure will be transmitted equally to the larger cylinder through the incompressible fluid. Now, the larger cylinder will experience a force multiplication effect. The force exerted on all points of both cylinders will be the same, but the force produced by the largest cylinder will be higher, and it is directly proportional to the surface area. Other than cylinder, a hydraulic jet will contain a pumping system to push fluid into a cylinder through a one-way valve. This valve will restrict the backflow of hydraulic fluid from the cylinder. Next, I want to present for the conclusion. In conclusion, hydraulic jets are actually very valuable for heavy lifting and day-to-day manufacturing job depends on their application that is very helpful in many emergencies. Hydraulic jets are systems that are made in such a way that applying small strength give great results that are used to lift a heavy item but are used in different situations. But in both cases, people do make an effort in picking up the item, and can you move one place to another place because of its weight? You do with the help of this device. Thank you very much. That's all for me.